There we go. Tied at 10, not anymore. This time, Ratified is down. Here in double O2. We'll go at it again inside. Tampa Bay Gators are going to crash hole 19.
Time is happening in the tournament since 2000.
Welcome everybody to CDL Live, all you smash heads out there. Hopefully the crowd's getting bigger by this time. Of course, I record all these things ahead of time, but you know. Anyhow, March 11th game day about to take place. So that being said, happy birthday, Aunt Michelle, because I know she'll kick my ass if I don't wish her it. Italian woman. Anyways, Development League scores that have happened on this March 11th game day. The Rochester Tomahawks with that 15-5 win over the Alaska Bobcats. Syracuse winning 15-5 over the Anaheim Eagles. And the Orlando Rage picking up a rare win this season. 15-5, they beat the Oakland Smashers. So Shane's got something to brag to his father about, since it was their two teams going head-to-head there. 15-10, Vancouver getting the win over Toronto. Utah defeating Richmond 15-10, the final of that one. Baltimore Colts scoring a win over Calgary 15-5. Edmonton shutting down the door on the Montreal Saints 15-0. The Extreme getting the win in that one. 15-10, Cincinnati with the win over Memphis. Little Rock Razors losing 15-5 at the hands of the Winnipeg Predators. Much improved from last season, Winnipeg is. Oklahoma City getting the win over Kansas City 15-10, the final of that one. And of course, Alex Johnson, after the semi kind of slowish start, trying to get those strikers back up in competitive form to the top of the Development League's Central Division, and did a little bit with the win today. Brandon's Mexico City Jaguars had the day off. That being said, Development League out of the way, onto the important stuff, the pro stuff. Washington Patriots on the road against the Chicago Wind Attack. Both teams are 6-2 coming into this game day. Leaders of their respective divisions on top of that, and they go head-to-head. So let's get down the field for this first game, and there's plenty of action coming up after that. Keep this in mind. Bradford taking on San Francisco today, and also a team that has not lost in regulation yet, the Philadelphia Demons, on the road to take on the Dallas Lone Stars. And another thing, the Buffalo Warriors, 8-0, still undefeated. Will they be so at the end of this game day is a question. Of course, their game's going to be in the highlight reel. So a lot of things to look forward to here on this March 11th game day. So that being said, let's get him to talk right. I'm so excited. Anyways, let's get down to the field for that first matchup. Washington Patriots on the road to take on the Chicago Wind Attack.
This is game time and it's game time and the madness fire. Show the strength that just can't be defined.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to CDL Live, our March 11th game day about to take place here, 20th season of the Car Demolition League. Glad that you can join us here on YouTube, and of course, if you like what you see, like us at Facebook at Car Demolition League. But we've got the Washington Patriots on the road here today with a 6-2 record, taking on the 6-2 Chicago Wind Attack. Both teams leading their respective divisions. Of course, Washington been a little bit easier to lead that Southeast, which has not really performed up to par as of yet this season. But today, it's interconference matchups, chance for all of those teams to step up against teams from the Central. So it should be an interesting game here as we see both teams getting ready to go head-to-head. But before we do that, let's get a look at the lineups. Washington Patriots and the Chicago Wind Attack. Alright, here we go. The first two front runners coming out to the field. Reptile Jr. out there for the visiting Washington Patriots. For the Chicago Wind Attack, it is Monkey Ball leading the way for the game on, and we got a tie. It's 5-5 as both cars go down.
go Chicago. Chicago.
So now this will bring out Landlord for Washington and R now coming out for the wind attack.
Guy's name's Landlord, baby.
And that's an interference call. Hitting the cord there. It saves him on the play.
I thought that too when I first asked him. He said, what's that guy's name? His name's Landlord. And I started laughing.
And Landlord has a flip. 10-5. Patriots in the lead here. Would it really be an upset though? I mean, both teams 6-2, both doing fairly well this
Is that cold
season.
enough? You want me to put him in away?
Highlight now out there for Chicago. And Highlight is down and this game comes to an end. 15-5 and Landlord. Open up shop and setting them down. Deep fry me a Twinkie, send it to Albuquerque. A good 15-5 win for the Washington Patriots on the road here, getting the job done.
One more time, Jimbo. What's his name?
Landlord. Timmy gets a huge kick out of that, folks. Tim Geyser, owner of the Philadelphia Demons and the Hartford Homies, folks. But nonetheless, more action coming up. Of course, our middle game here on this March 11th game day, the Bradford Brawlers on the road against the San Francisco Shinobis. Should be a fun one to watch. And then later on, Tim's Philadelphia Demons in the main event tonight at the Dallas Lone Stars. Should be a fun battle to see there. But of course, we've got highlights coming up. Plenty of great matchups across the league. Boston and Phoenix are going head-to-head. Buffalo, can they go 9-0 today? They're 8-0. Only perfect team left. They have the visitor side of the field today against the Houston Oilers. Should be an interesting game there. Rwanda and Roswell, plus a bunch of other action. So stay tuned for all those highlights, and we'll be back with our middle match, Bradford and San Francisco. Brawlers, Shinobis, highlights. So stay tuned, folks. So the Washington Patriots proving that, hey, maybe the Southeast Division, maybe their teams can pack a punch, even though the standings, as of right now, telling a little bit otherwise. But Washington improving to 7-2 here today, and Chicago falling to 6-3. That being said, we go to a Northern Division team and a Pacific Division team in just a minute. But of course, let's run through the highlights to the rest of the league right quick. And of course, this is the first segment of highlights, so let's run through them. East and the last place team from the West.
Well, let's go, Maniacs.
And here we go, 5-0 Minnesota in the lead. Rico.
Fuck you, Blaze.
Green Blaze Jr. taken down, and again, Alex Johnson struggles with the players continuing. Lena now out there for the players, trying to keep them alive.
It ain't happening. Not happening.
Still going at it. Good defense on both sides. That time, Black Lena shoots over, able to switch sides, and Black Lena keeping the players in this thing. 10-5 the score. Middleman spot now for the Minnesota Maniacs. It is Red Racer. And Black Lena staying up, switching sides again. Maybe he just wants that home side. He stays up yet again. Good defensive card, and he might be alive and awake today as they switch sides. Go for some more, and that time I am going to call interference. Touching on my pant leg here, so.
Still up, though.
Yep, both cars still up, just going back to their own side. That time,
interference there.
What?
I did not see none. I swear to you, I was watching that.
I didn't see it either, so I'm going to call a
They're
good
still
flip
up
there.
there. Oh, that, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, he's down. But I am going to send it to a booth review, so to the booth.
I love it. I'm not taking those sides.
Alright, after reviewing the play, well, I have nothing to look at.
I'm just an audio guy.
Yeah. 5-point gainer is from behind the spot. I didn't see him make contact with him. So it's being called a good flip. Puerto Rico has tied this game at 10 apiece. They'll go back to their own sides. Both cars still up anyways.
Yeah.
And we are going to have an overtime here. So, mama, don't stop the drama. We are heading into OT here. We got Solar Reflex out there for the Puerto Rico players. And
Mama, don't stop the drama.
So Minnesota Maniacs sending out Diablo 2, and here we go in OT. A grazing shot, both cars staying up, no interference. They will switch sides. And here we go. Battle continuing. Now in overtime, both cars again staying up.
Yeah.
And Solar Reflex goes down, and the game comes to its end. The Minnesota Maniacs able to get the win in overtime. But nonetheless, about to start this game, the 2-5-0-1 Hartford Homies.
Hey now.
On the road to take on the 3-2-2-1 San Antonio Kings. Now,
We got Sweet 16 leading the way for the Kings. Indy 5 out there for the Hartford homies, and Indy 5 with a good flip right off the bat. 5-0 homies in the lead. Whoa, Indy 5 now taking on Moto Blade Jr.
Demolished.
And Moto Blade Jr. has a good flip. The score tied at 5. Moto Blade Jr. good defensive card, but now taking on a car that rolls well on the surface. Silver and Black Attack Jr. Back to their own sides they go. And Moto Blade Jr. another good flip. And now takes on the heavyweight 46. 46 Jr. and almost had a flip there. Moto Blade Jr. just good defensively. And this time they are both down. So 46 Jr. giving Redemption a chance. Trying to force overtime. Both cars down, gotta get back up. And our PG is down. We are heading into overtime. Black Testarossa 2 out there for the San Antonio Kings, meeting up with Redemption from the Hartford side. And it's gonna be Redemption going down there. Black Testarossa 2 getting the flip, and the Kings have the win in OT.
I get a point.
And Pizza Rolls leads the way for the Atlanta Avengers.
Niggas said them pizza roll.
And it'll be Blue Indy out there first for the Reapers. Game on, both cars staying up, switching sides here. No interference, came close, but then Pizza Rolls is down. Clown for the Atlanta Avengers.
That's another part I love the most.
5-0 game. Indy in the lead. And cars again staying up. Going at it yet again. And this time Clown is down. It's a 10-0 game. Indianapolis in the lead, and now that brings out 40 for the Atlanta Avengers side. And Blue Indy playing good defensively now takes on another heavyweight, and 40 keeps the Avengers in the game. 10-5 the score. And this time both cars down. We got a 15-10 game. The Reapers in the lead, and now they'll have their rookie Phoenix looking up further away. Super comes up from the 5-point gainer spot for Atlanta. And they are hitting it out at the moment, and it's going to be Phoenix getting the game-winning flip right there. 15-10 the final score. Will be the final here. The Indianapolis Reapers getting the win over the Atlanta Avengers. Mob on the road against the Nevada Thunder. Milwaukee 2-4-1-1 in this game. Nevada 3-4-0. Hot Tub Jr. will be the first car out there for the Milwaukee side. And for Nevada, it will be White Indy. Bam! And no interference there. A good flip. White Indy staying up 5-0 Thunder in the lead. That brings out Monty Jr. for Milwaukee. An interference there. White And this time, White Indy going down. Monty Jr. just too heavy, and we are tied at 5. Tied all metal there. That's Yellow Spider. And both cars staying up.
Just do a little barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. And he's got the flip on Yellow Spider. So now the score 10-5 in favor of the Mob. Looking to put this game away. And Hornet, the 2015 Rookie of the Year, out there trying to tie this game up. They will go back to their own sides, so they do this thing. 10-5 score, Mob still in the lead. Monty Jr. trying to put this game away. Hornet trying to tie it up. And almost had a flip there. Monty Jr. up to the task defensively. So we're going at it. Both cars again, still up. Now, that wheel is mangled. This time, Hornet staying up and in it. We are tied at 10 between the Thunder and the Mob. And now the Mob got their rookie out there. That is Cartman. Looking to regain the lead from Milwaukee.
Come on, Cartman.
Takes on Hornet. Two good defensive cars battling it out here. And a good move by Cartman. Able to survive. Breakdancing his way through these hits, and an interference right there. Both cars back to their own sides. And look at that one. A good move by Cartman. And this time, staying down. So the score now, 15-10, Nevada is taking the lead, but now Toyota trying to force overtime. And Toyota goes down, the Nevada Thunder have a win here today. 15-10 the final score. The Denver Mustangs coming into this game with a record of 2-4-1-1. They are home against the Jacksonville Bengals. Blue 512 gets a good flip by nothing. Denver in the lead.
Here, man.
They go at it again.
This
and
is
Blue
the
512.
This is the former.
Yep.
I never heard of it. I did, but put this
10
in
nothing
the
the score.
microwave.
Denver in the lead, looking to put this game away. Give up flip now. Like Spectite out there for them.
No, babe. No,
Trying to keep the Bangs alive, and he does.
That one.
Blue 512 is down.
Yeah.
So now Purple Custo out there for Denver, looking to put the game away. Both cars staying up, switching sides here. And both cars going to be down here. We got a 15-10 matchup. Denver in the lead, and now the rookie Red Detta is out there looking for the win, and out there to meet him will be RDO6.
Are they called?
Yeah. And RDO6 is down, and the game is over. And Denver's first pick that they took in the draft comes through big for them there.
Denver won.
Denver won. 15-10 the final score. Let's just see. Aqua Ferrari leads the way for the Cleveland Warriors today. And it'll be Dirty Snow leading the way for the San Diego Lightning. Oh, here we go.
I don't get snow. I don't get dirty.
Dirty Snow staying up. As is Aqua Ferrari, they go at it again. Whoa, some debris. But Dirty Snow is down. So we got a 5-0 game. Wolves in the lead, and that brings out the rookie Hot Goat.
Hot goat?
Hot Goat.
Goat. Like a goat.
Like a
A beat.
Yeah, goat. Hot Goat.
Come on, goat.
And Hot Goat staying up there.
Come on,
And
goat.
again, and now down. Aqua Ferrari going 2-0 so far. The Wolves dominating to this point. And that brings out 24 hours now for the Lightning in 24 hours. He's a good hitter. Able to get the flip there, but now takes on the original Hot Goat.
Bully goat.
Bully Goat out there, and both cars staying up. Win for the Wolves.
Come on, boy. Go down.
They keep on going at it here. Two good defensive cars, and that time, no barrel able to stay up.
San Diego.
And now both cars are down. So we got a 15-10 game. Cleveland in the lead. Now sending out Octanium. Octanium looking to put the game away. 7 series out for San Diego, trying to force overtime. It's a heavyweight against a defensive car, and it is going to be a good flip right there.
All right.
Actually, handing him. Nah, that's good.
Oh shit, it's over. There's no hand in there, bro. I touched this talking shit.
It's 15-10. The final score. Cleveland Wolves getting the win. They include the 5-4. Well, all video issues resolved, and we move on. Miami Mafia on the road against the Idaho Cowboys. So checking out the action here in the early going of the game. Neon taken down by RDO2, 5-0 just like that, and then Monkey would come out for the Mafia. 5-0 Cowboys, as you see a good collision there, and you're going to see another good one here. See how the car's staying low to the ground. That's just playing good defense, but RDO2 eventually got airborne, couldn't stay up, and 42nd was down just as quick. So 10-5, Miami in the lead. That brought out Governor for the Cowboys. And he would take on Monkey here, staying up that time. So both cars would go at it again. Good defensive move by Governor there. Eventually they would end up switching sides, and right there, that was the good flip that tied the game up. Monkey down, that brought out Aqua Chevelle, a car that Miami expects to step up more. And as you see these two collide, it would not happen here today. Aqua Chevelle down, and Governor on point, going 3-0 as he takes down Buzzsaw, and that was the game winner right there. 15-10 the final score. Idaho getting the win over Miami. And we move on along. Green Bay Dragons, San Jose Storm, and it was Shell and Solid Snake leading the way for both sides. Solid Snake down 5-0 Green Bay. And now Shell out there against Charizard, and quite the battle here, and there was a timeout called after this. The rear wheels of Shell went flying off. So without calling the timeout here, Green Bay would have to concede a flip. So Shell undergoes timeout, get those back wheels back in there, and back into action he goes against Charizard here. So both cars staying up after that. Wild collision, and this time Charizard would have the flip to tie the game up at 5. So it brings out the rookie Inquisitor, and Inquisitor heading back to his pit zone as quickly as he came out of it. So now Toy Soldier trying to tie the game back up. Charizard for the win as these two would go at it. Some amazing collisions, and this time the front tape on Charizard
was split. So basically, you had a front end that looked like the car could talk. So Charizard undergoes repairs after the timeout. Here we go. And after the timeout, both cars both staying somewhat stable, but in the end, Charizard able to create some unstableness for Toy Soldier, takes him down, and the Storm get the win. 15-5 the final. San Jose getting the win over the Green Bay Dragons. Well, folks, don't blink. You might miss this highlight. Carolina Wildcats and Nashville Nighthawks. If you blink, you might miss it. But Orange Chevelle quickly taken down. Dragon Jr. gets the 5-0 lead for the Nighthawks right there. Now taking on Mellow 51. And just as quickly, it's 10-0. Orange Chevelle on a roll. Now takes on the number 2 overall pick of the draft. A good defensive move. And follow that up with both cars going down. Orange Chevelle, veteran maneuver. No one gives up 10-0. Able to get the tie collision to end the game against their captain. So 15-5 the final score. The Nashville Nighthawks getting the win today. Orange Chevelle 2-0-1 day for him. Alright, the first half of the highlights done, and now the matchup that, well, at least I've been waiting for it. Escalade is back with the Bradford Brawlers, but it hasn't gone exactly as the Brawlers might have planned. A 3-4 start to their season after starting the season 2-0. As for the San Francisco Shinobis, 5-1-0-2, finally taking a regulation loss not long ago. But the Shinobis with home field today looking for yet another win. So that being said, should be an entertaining battle. I just like the prospect of it. Black Bullet 1, who won one of the best defensive cars in the league, going head-to-head with Escalade, the heavyweight. Heaviest car maybe ever to play the game. The guy's literally about 2, maybe 3 pounds, maybe. Maybe not that heavy. Maybe 1.5 pounds, but still, it's got to be at least 1 pound. For a toy car, it's considerably kind of heavy. So that being said, Bradford Brawlers, San Francisco Shinobis, let's go on ahead and get down to the field.
This is game time, and it's game time that the madness fly. Show the strength that just can't be defied.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on our March 11th game day here, March 11th edition of CDL Live. And the song's playing for the Shinobis here. Tim got it up here and playing every home team's theme song today. But nonetheless, Shane Geyser's Bradford Brawlers on the road against Lila Geyser's San Francisco Shinobis. Grandmother versus grandson matchup. Should be a fun one.
That's so much.
Let's get a look at the lineup there. Bradford Brawlers, San Francisco Shinobis.
We're beating. Is this a movie? Attack the Leaf Villages where my crew be. What is it like to be a shinobi? My ninjas feel you for you feel me. Good suit.
Alright, so here we go. The Bradford Brawlers come into this game with a record of 3-4, folks, and the San Francisco Shinobis a record of 5-1-0-2, coming off their first regulation loss. So here we go. With Uncle Sam and F3, they both stay up off the first collision, and now F3 is down. 5-0 Bradford. Brings out Black Bullet 1. Rookie of the year a couple of years ago. They're gonna have a good game today. Their car is staying up. And this time, Black Bullet 1 has a flip. And they'll tie at 5. So now that will bring out Escalade now for the Bradford side. And Escalade takes it right down. Couldn't stay balanced enough. Now that will bring out Spinebuster for Bradford. It's a good defensive car. Let's see if he can hang on here. The Shinobi's having a good day. Black Bullet 1, he's a good defensive car. And ooh, he's some 3 flying off there. And look at that one. Good roll there by both cars. And man, oh man, he looks like an acrobat out there. Somehow able to break dance his way out of some situations. Both cars, again, still staying up. Good defensive battle. And just to think, that tight Junior lane and wait if he must come out. And this time, Black Bullet 1 handling business. 15-5, the Shinobis find a way to win over the Bradford Brawlers. So yeah, big win there for the Shinobis, getting the job done. They go to 6-1, 0-2. The Brawlers falling to 3-5. Washington, we did their game earlier, down in Chicago. Washington got the win. Their next game, as a matter of fact, will be home against New Jersey. Chicago, they will be on the road against Denver. The Brawlers, though, to turn things around, they're on the road against Detroit, Northern Division Showdown. And the San Francisco Shinobis, they will be on the road against the Dallas Lone Stars in the next game. That being said, more highlights going to be coming up, folks, and then we'll hit our main event, Philadelphia Demons and the Dallas Lone Stars. It's not coming up in the future, so stay tuned.
Well, folks, defense won out there. The San Francisco Shinobis with the 15-5 win over the Bradford Brawlers. Why did I want to say Pittsburgh Destroyers? Of course, they have a game against Portland. If I haven't gone through that, it's going to be in the next highlight reel, the one that's about to come up. Then after this, our main event, Philadelphia Demons, Dallas Lone Stars.
All right, on to the second highlight reel we go. Tampa Bay Gators, St. Louis Twisters, and watch out for this car. Rowdy was the one that was getting it done today. Out there against the defending MVP, taking 47 Ronin down just like that. First collision, as a matter of fact. Then takes down Phantom. It's 10-0 St. Louis. And the defending Eastern Conference champions are beaten right there in a shutout. 15-0. Rowdy serving donuts for dinner, and who would have saw that coming? A 3-0 day for Rowdy. A 15-0 win for the Twisters over the Gators. Moving on along, the 8-0 Buffalo Warriors looking to remain perfect against the Houston Oilers, a fellow Original Six team, and that would be White Ferrari there. That's his pitcher, and you see how he plays here right off the get-go, getting the flip on Inferno. 5-0 Oilers in the lead. Now Tyrell out there for the Buffalo Warriors, a great offensive card, getting his chances, as you just saw there, but that time, off-screen, White Ferrari stayed up, Tyrell is down. 10-0 Houston. That brought out what for Buffalo? Trying to keep his team in the game, and he does right there. So now what? Trying to lead the comeback here. Down 10-5. It brought out Nickel and Diamond from the Houston side. And look at that defensive maneuver by what? And you're going to get to see another one here, and we're going to get to see both of those maneuvers in slow motion. Take a look at this somehow. Do a barrel roll. Able to stay up, and mama put me in a K-pop video because I can dance. But nonetheless, they would dance some more, but not much longer. Nickel and Diamond able to get the flip, and the winning streak comes to an end. The perfect season is over. 1-0 day for Nickel and Diamond. That's all he needed. 15-5. Oilers get the win over the Warriors. And on to the next game we go, Boston and Phoenix, and it was Nitro who would be the car stepping up here in this game. As we see him out there leading off against Mika, he takes him down pretty quick right there. Now going up against Green Arrow. Green Arrow not needing the interference, able to switch sides here, and the battle will continue, but not much longer. Nitro making it 10-0, and now Stock 34 out there for Phoenix, and he puts up a good fight. Both cars playing very well defensively, and off screen there, Stock 34 staying up, and that time both cars going to be down. 15-5 the final score. The Vandals getting the win over the Firebirds. Nitro, fantastic day for him. He finishes out 2-0-1. Vandals get the win. And we move on along here. Detroit Devils, Los Angeles Blades, and Pink Indy Jr. would set the tone and set it early. Out there against Black Dragon, takes him down right away, 5-0 Blades, and quickly against Cloud Cutter, he makes it 10-0. So that brings out Padawan from the Detroit Devils side, trying to keep him in the game, and he does right there. Pink Indy Jr. down 10-5, and that brought out Far Future. These two would have a little short fight. It was pretty entertaining, but nonetheless, the defense on Padawan's side today, the force is strong with him, but it didn't last. Greelina taking him down, 15-10 LA, brought out Black 3, and you're going to see something fantastic here. Amazing maneuver. Greelina getting the flip for the win. Take another look in slow-mo. Somehow able to come down upright himself. 15-10 the final score. The Blades getting the win over the Detroit Devils. Huge win for Los Angeles to keep the top spot in the Western Conference. Moving on along, New Jersey Bandits up against the leaders of the Southern Division, the New Orleans Gladiators, and the Gladiators off to a hot start there, 5-0 as Kid Custom went down, and then Elite takes down Pink Lamborghini, all of a sudden 10-0, a 2-0 start for Elite, but now he takes on the number 1 overall pick of the draft. Power Pistons. In his rookie season here, see him going head to head, making some good collisions, and in the end, he has enough for a flip. So that brings out Menace. 10-5 the score. Menace going for the win. Power Pistons trying to keep the Bandits in it. Off screen, Power Pistons staying up. They switch sides, and it works in Menace's advantage. 15-5 the final score. Gladiators getting the win over the Bandits. And on to the next game we go. New Mexico Monsters home against the New York Empire. And off of the first collision there, Synchro staying up off screen, no interference. Enzo 1 down, 5-0 Monsters, but Challenge now going to leave his mark on the game. Sending Synchro might have been kind of a kamikaze move for New Mexico, but it looked good at the very beginning since, you know, he got the 5-0 lead. But now here, he would go down, Challenge getting the flip, we're tied at 5, and X-Wing almost draws an interference call, but he goes down as well. So now there was an interference there. Futurama making contact, and this time pulling off an amazing defensive maneuver. Let's get a look at this unbelievable stuff by Futurama, able to somehow dance his way back up, and right after that, getting the flip, tying the game at 10, and now he would go head-to-head with Black Bullet 2. The Franchise, as he's known as, and both these cars putting on one heck of a good show, but Black Bullet 2 in the end getting the flip. So, 15-10 Empire in the lead, and that left Black Bullet 2 out there to take on Governor. Black Bullet 2 going for the one. Governor trying to force overtime and almost did there. Do a barrel roll somehow. Black Bullet 2 able to stay up, and the fight would continue between these two, and it would simply outright be a classic. Up off screen was Governor 2 there, as the two would continue their fight, and just such an entertaining show by both. And look at Governor 2 here. Amazing move by him, able to roll back up and stay in the game. These two, like I said, putting on a clinic of how defense is played. For all good things, they must come to an end. Good flip there by Black Bullet 2, and that would end things. 15-10 the final score. New York Empire getting the win over the New Mexico Monsters. And we move on along. Dayton Rebels, Seattle Lumberjacks going at it. It was El Rey and Mantis going at it. And Mantis getting the good flip on El Rey. 5-0 Seattle in the lead. Brought out Zapper. And Zapper would have a flip on Mantis as he was still up off screen. Now against Buzz-Off. And Buzz-Off loses his wheels, but he gets the flip right there. We are going to see that in a replay right here. And Buzz-Off in the process staying up. And let's get a look here. And yep, the wheels out. Zapper down, score 10-5, and this is where a timeout is being called. But now Buzz-Off will have to go head-to-head with Toe. 10-5 Seattle in the lead, and it just wouldn't stay that way. Toe immediately taking Buzz-Off down. We were tied at 10. Brought out Darkwing for the Seattle Lumberjacks. A couple of great defensive maneuvers to start his appearance in this game. You see him right there, able to do a barrel roll, staying up somehow, and then this time able to roll back up. Making defense happen, man, and that time takes Toe down. So Seattle now in the lead as Sub-Zero would come out for the Dayton Rebels, trying to force overtime, and another great move by Darkwing, able to hang in there and gets the flip to end the game right afterwards. 15-10 the final score. The Seattle Lumberjacks able to fight their way to a win today over the Dayton Rebels. And we move on to a pair of 5-3 teams. Gowanda Outlaws, Roswell Aliens. It was F1 Racer and Lamborghini leading us off, and F1 Racer getting the good flip, 5-0 Roswell. But enters Sonic Boom, able to stay up there, switching sides, and able to get the flip, avoiding the interference there somehow, tying the game up at 5. And that brought out Spectite, and Spectite quickly getting the lead back for the Roswell Aliens. Now he got set to take on the heavyweight Smash Mouth, Long Nose, all the different names you could give him, Hammer of the Gowanda Outlaws. Battle-hardened veteran and Hammer, and these two will have quite the battle, as you'll see here, and Hammer able to tie the game up at 10 apiece. And that brought out Dragonfly for the Roswell Aliens, and he would have a flip quickly on Hammer. Cockroach trying to force overtime, and lo and behold, he does. Crazy game, back and forth, so we had an overtime, as Rick Jenneret would say. Cockroach versus Police Porsche. And these two would have something of a decent battle, interference there just about, and this time, Police Porsche is down. So, game over, and the Gowanda Outlaws making it happen
20-15 in OT. They get the win over the Roswell Aliens. Last highlight to go through: Pittsburgh Destroyers, Portland Panthers, and it was Purple Fire out there first for Portland, and you see him here in action against Yellow Custom. Both cars identical models and a right-away chance, and Yellow Custom will survive. They'll continue their fight. Two offensive cars of the same type, and in the end, Purple Fire able to get the flip, 5-0 Panthers in the lead. And quickly, just like that, What Junior is down. So Purple Fire is on fire. He's 2-0 and now going for the win against Pittsburgh's Green Blaze. Unbelievable stuff here, and right off the bat, both cars down, and a true veteran move by Purple Fire. Tie collision there to win the game, 15-5 the final score, and the Portland Panthers shock the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Alright folks, the time has come for our main event, and how about that? The Buffalo Warriors, undefeated, perfect, no more as they fall to 8-1 here today. Tough 15-5 loss at the hands of the Houston Oilers, another one of the CDL's original 6 teams. 20th season going on here, so a lot of history involved, I suppose, I guess. And that being said, 2 teams certainly maybe looking to make some history tonight as they go head-to-head. The Dallas Lone Stars, 4-3 coming into this season, and well, coming into this game day here today, and looking to keep above the 500 mark and not fall down to it, while the Philadelphia Demons haven't lost in regulation yet. 7 wins and 1 overtime loss to their credit. Tim Geiser's trying to get Demon dominance back in the league. Just keep in mind, they won a Crash Bowl back in 2013, so Tim trying to get his boys back to the big dance. So should be an entertaining battle between these two. Definitely looking at the prospects of a car like maybe, let's say, Pink Indy going head-to-head with the star of this new Dallas squad, this new Dallas Lone Stars swagger that they got going on, Reptile. An impressive rookie that's been stepping up. Can he step up to the Demons here today? We're about to find out. It's our main event here on this March 11th edition of CDL Live.
This is game time and it's game time and the madness fire. Show the strength that just can't be defined.
And it is time, CDL fans, for our main event to take place. The Dallas Lone Stars home and ready to rock out here against the 7-0-1 Philadelphia Demons. Of course, Dallas, a 4-1 start, but ever since then they are now 4-3. They've lost their last 2 here, folks. So now going head-to-head with the Demons. Can they get back on track, or will the Demons continue domination here today? That's what we are about to find out. Let's go on ahead and have a look at the lineups. Philadelphia Demons, Dallas Lone Stars.
I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas.
And here we go. Green Demon leads the way, the rookie of the Philadelphia Demon side. They got 2 rookies on their team. Green Demon and Hawkeye, a 5-point gainer. And Watsup, it's his first pro season out there with the Dallas Stars. And game on, Watsup is down, 5-0 Demons in the lead. And that will now bring out Gray Indy for Dallas. So there you go at it. That time, Gray's in shot, they'll be back to their own side. It's kind of called out. And this time, Green Demon is taken down. So we are tied at 5. That brings out Silver Molina now. Silver Molina, a good defensive power, bouncing back. Gray Indy, and this time, Gray Indy, a good defensive move. And he stays up here. And Silver Molina trying to get him in. No, another good maneuver from Silver Indy, able to stay up and alive, and that time a good hit to Silver Molina. Return the favor, and that time interference off the towel. So, back to their own sides they go. We'll do this again. And Silver Molina again staying up. Game continuing. Another interference there. Good game so far, tied at 5, and almost another flip there. These two cars continue to battle. And grading and staying up yet again. Switching sides yet again, and more grease needed. Referee timeout, I guess you could say, or owner timeout, whichever one you want to use for the term.
No timeout on my field, nigga.
Huh? So a timeout for my use, Tim, to make sure cars roll. There's obviously not some tape right now.
It's scared you. This ass up quick.
I have to. I'll have to take off these little nubs here. The little nubs that are blocking. So this is going to actually...
Can't roll, he can't roll with me.
He can't roll right now, so at this point, now that I am actually making customizations to the car, this is a timeout for Dallas. So this is their one and only timeout. Cars will go back to their own sides of the field and compete some more. Some more grease being put on them. So I'm pretty sure Dallas want their car to roll the right way. Tied in this game at 5 apiece. And here we go. And Silver Molina with a good flip there. And that brings out the rookie from the Dallas side, Reptile. He's been impressive this year. Now takes on the legendary Silver Molina. He has a flip on Silver Molina. We are tied at 10. And now that brings out Pink Indy for the Philadelphia Demons. Two good cars, both good at defense. And they are both going to be down, and folks, we head into overtime. Tied at 15 here in our main event here on this March 11th game day. It's Hawkeye out there for the Philadelphia Demons, and for the Dallas Lone Stars, it is going to be Purple 300ZX. As a matter of fact, I believe Philadelphia might be the only team now. I should double check my stats, and they made it official here, if I am correct. In which case, yes, I am correct. They are now the only team in the league without a regulation loss, and that will remain this way today. Hawkeye and Purple 300ZX. And in overtime, it's an interference. Hawkeye running into the Dallas lineup. Would have had a flip there. It's a rookie mistake, and this time Hawkeye down. The Dallas Lone Stars have the win in OT. 20-15 the final score. And Hawkeye, gotta give him credit. He made one rookie mistake going into the lineup of the other side, and in the end, it came back to cost him. So Philadelphia falling to 7-0-0-2, dropping this one in OT. They get a point out of it, and next game day that comes up, we'll see them back, and they'll be on the road against the Carolina Wildcats. As for the Dallas Lone Stars, you'll get to see them on the next edition of CDL Live. They'll be leading it off home against the San Francisco Shinobis. You'll also get to see Tampa Bay going up against New York, and then the Nevada Thunder on the road against the New Mexico Monsters. It's our main event. That's all on the March 14th game day. Till next time, folks, James Hulse here, league owner and creator with Tim Geiser.
Yes, sir.
And I won't mention your name. I'm pretty sure you don't want to be mentioned on camera. But till next time, folks, take care of yourself, be yourselves, and peace.
I love LA. Big sad California, yes, still applies to me.